which was with our Richmond Howitzers, Lisa Robinson. She had retired from reenacting, but was with us for many years. I always think of it, never could just think of it as Lisa or Darwin. It was always Lisa and Darwin. They were always together. They brought much joy to all of us. They were a lot of fun, but they also, when it came time to get on the gun, they were all about the business. And we've missed having them around with us, but now, we've lost Lisa forever. So that's really all I have to say, and I'm going to let Wayne, who is the commander of the Richmond Howitzers, speak at this point.
I have to correct the colonel just slightly. At the last event, I got relieved as commanding officer as Mike Brady, but I'm still the chief of artillery, damn it. But in case you don't know, I am Wayne Rowe. I am the chief of artillery. I first met Lisa and Darwin in the spring of 2017, 2007, when they both joined the same reenactment group that we are currently in, the 1st Company Richmond Howitzers. Darwin joined as a private, Lisa as a civilian member of our unit. For 2 years, Lisa spent her time reacting as a civilian and spent most of her time under our flag. But she got bored in camp. She saw how much fun us cannoneers had. Many people was against her becoming a cannoneer, but I told her if she trained and could do the job as a cannoneer, she could come out to the battlefield on our cannon crew. She set her mind to it, and before long, there she was, a new private, proud member and the first woman cannoneer of the Richmond Howitzers. It didn't stop there. She continued to learn, and eventually she was promoted to corporal and qualified as the gunner. For those who don't know, a gunner is the person who's directly in charge of the gun and gives the commands to load and fire. She did a fine job. But Lisa's just a little girl, and we had to remind her to use her command voice when she gave her commands. Early on as a new gunner, she got the units of distance mixed up. Here's what happened. One of the commands given during the loading procedure is the type of ammo and the distance that we are going to fire that piece. The gunner would yell out something like this: "Enemy infantry, shot, 500 yards." The only problem is, instead of saying 500 yards, she said 500 miles. We hardly could contain ourselves. But when we recomposed, we got the round and got it off. That night we had a good laugh about 500 miles. At the next event, Mike Brady, who is now the commanding officer, he was the gunner, he made a round. He got a tube that you do for Christmas wrapping, 3 feet instead of 3 inches is the normal size of our rounds, put tinfoil on it, and we had a special ceremony to give Lisa that maybe this round can meet her desired distance. Lisa loved firing the cannon. She loved sitting under a fly, sharing dinner and stories. She especially loved sitting around the fire on a clear night. I was fortunate to share the experience a little bit longer because most people went to sleep a teeny bit earlier, and we were there to almost midnight most nights. That memory I hold dear. Lisa was an organizer and a blessing to the Richmond Howitzers. She was our treasurer, our event coordinator, and our meal planner. No easy task. As you can expect, she ran the camp. Lisa loved Gettysburg, and we visited that place together several times over the years. Last Sunday at 3 o'clock, on her wish, and with permission of the National Park Service at Gettysburg, and they did it, Park Ranger Pam spread her ashes on Little Round Top. I cannot look at a picture of Gettysburg without immediately thinking of Lisa. Happiness is seeing Lisa's big smile. I will miss her.
Attention, battalion!
Attention, battalion!
Shoulder, arm!
Shoulder! Arm!
Present, arm!
Present!
Salute.
Arm!
Shoulder, arm!
Shoulder! Arm! Order! Arms!
Order, arms.
Parade! Rest!
Parade, rest.
At ease.